Tonight on News 5 Live, a family's worst nightmare comes true as the bodies found in shallow graves are confirmed to be cousins Juan Raimundo and Marvin Cante. Meanwhile, bogus car salesman Melbourne Wade faces more charges for scamming people out of their money. The government lotteries raked in $36 million in sales for 2024. And up north, a major drug bust nets 160 pounds of weed. These stories and more are coming up in just 1 minute.
This Friday, the 13th, Mikado is offering a real throat slashing on prices. Come and get a great deal this Friday the 13th. Don't miss our massive Black Friday this weekend, Friday the 13th. All our prices will be peeled to the bones. Come downtown to Mikado at number 37 Albert Street and get awesome deals on all our items this Friday the 13th.
Jason, please let me go. Let me go, please, Jason. I am going. Spare me. I must head to Mikado now for the Friday the 13th sale.
I have slashed the prices at Mikado. Now go take advantage of the low prices this weekend, Friday the 13th. Go now.
Mikado, your textile powerhouse. Centrally located at 37 Albert Street, Belize City.
Good evening and welcome to News 5 Live for Thursday, December 12th. I am Sabrina Daly. The search for missing cousins Juan Raimundo and Marvin Cante ended in heartbreak as their bodies were found buried in a shallow grave in Hattieville late Wednesday evening near Dollar Bank Road. For 2 weeks, family, friends, and community members tirelessly searched for the men, but to no avail. Then on Wednesday evening, the search took a devastating turn when 2 bodies were discovered, suspected to be the cousins. This afternoon, those suspicions were tragically confirmed. Here's News 5's Brittany Gordon with the story.
It's been over 2 weeks since 32-year-old Juan Raimundo and 37-year-old Marvin Cante were reported missing by their families. On November 28th, their vehicle was found abandoned near mile 24 on the George Price Highway, with the engine still running. Despite a tireless search, today brought the devastating news that the family's worst fears were realized. Their bodies have been found.
The text that I received from my cousin was 10:49 that he sent a picture of my brother at a mechanic shop, but from there I sent him a text message later on the day, and they didn't answer, none of them, and we were calling, and then I said, well, something is wrong. So until the following day, got in touch with police, and they told us that they found a vehicle on mile 24. We searched all over the places that we thought that they were there, but we didn't get no results. You know, the thing is that right now don't have words to express much to say, right?
The bodies were discovered just after 5 p.m. on Wednesday, but it wasn't until midday today that the families could confirm their identities.
I received a call from a news personnel. From them, I received a call, and then they told me that they have found 2 bodies, confirmed that they were my brother and my cousin, but we didn't get no from the police no call till afterwards that I started to call some police officer that afterwards they told me that they have found 2 bodies, but they were not sure if that was for them.
Given where the graves were found, the family feared the worst, suspecting they belonged to their missing loved ones. However, they held on to hope until their identities were officially confirmed.
We were there earlier this morning, and then we went to the lab, and there we recognized that yes, it's my brother and my cousin.
The circumstances of the men's death remain a mystery. Amidst their heartbreak, the family is desperately seeking answers about what happened to Raimundo and Kante. Where were they headed, and who did they encounter?
That's a good question. Because I didn't know that they were going to meet someone or something. I didn't have no idea.
Police are investigating whether these murders were drug-related. As far as the family is aware, the men were not known to be involved in illicit activities.
Not as I know, because my brother, he always he run taxi, and he was always there. Yeah, so far as I know, I don't believe it was that.
Kante and his family are pleading to the public to turn over any information to the police that can lead to an arrest.
Well, I'm going to ask the public if they know something, then make them come forward so that we can get justice for my brother and my cousin.
Brittany Gordon for News 5.
Melbourne Wade, a former car dealer now claiming to be a salesman for the past 2 weeks, is in hot water again with the law. He's facing 2 more counts of obtaining property by deception. Previously, he was hit with 5 similar charges for allegedly swindling money from his victims, mostly women, including former Belize City Mayor Zenaida Moya. Wade would promise to put a deposit on a car or rent a vehicle to sell, but he never delivered, taking their money instead. This morning, after being held at the Queen Street Police Station, Wade was brought to the Belize City Magistrates Court to answer these new charges. In court number 3, he faced a charge from 62-year-old Shirley Garbut, who claims she paid him a $5,500 down payment for a 2018 Ford Escape. Wade pleaded not guilty and was granted bail of $5,000. Minutes later, he appeared in court number 2 for another charge from 40-year-old Stacey Hemmons, who alleged she paid him $5,000 as a first installment on a rent-to-own agreement for a 2018 Ford Escape. Wade claims Hemmons wanted to withdraw the charge, but this wasn't true. The prosecutor objected to bail, citing the strength of the case and Wade's history of similar charges. Wade, without an attorney, made an emotional plea for bail, saying he had changed his life, just got a job, and needed to care for his son. He begged for leniency, claiming to be his family's breadwinner and a newly sworn-in campaign manager. Despite the prosecutor's objections, the senior magistrate granted Wade bail with conditions set at $3,500. Wade's next court dates are January 17th and January 20th, 2025. When a 17-year-old claimed she was raped after partying at Eruption Nightclub, it caused an uproar, especially since she was underage. The incident didn't happen inside the club, but nearby after she left in the early morning hours. The man charged with the rape, Michael Llewellyn Flowers from Ladyville, is out on bail and will face trial on February 10, 2025. The alleged rape occurred on October 22, 2022. Police investigations reveal that the night before, the 17-year-old attended a wake and then went to Eruption Nightclub with a friend. She lost consciousness at the club and woke up the next morning in a vehicle wearing only her underwear. A concerned neighbor on the Philip Golson Highway area alerted the police after seeing a man and a woman walking along the highway and trying to open his gate. The neighbor's surveillance camera identified the man as Michael Flowers. A medical examination confirmed the rape, leading to Flowers' charge. During the case management conference, Flowers' attorney, Ronald Gonzalez, indicated plans to challenge the admissibility of Flowers' caution statement. Flowers, who is out on a $10,000 bail, admitted to having sex with the intoxicated minor after they left the club. Additionally, the owners of Eruption Nightclub, Merna Estela Portillo and her common-law husband, Hector Chosh, were charged with allowing a minor into their establishment. They are both out on $1,000 bail each. Coming up, accident drive for Kyle victims raises $25 grand in 5 days.
Hello friends, this is Dr. Bob Roberts with another 60-second sermon from God's Word.
The Bible says, "My soul thirsteth for God, for the living God. When shall I come and appear before God? My tears have been my meat day and night, while they continually say unto me, Where is thy God?" Here is a question that many have dared to ask, often in times of distress and uncertainty and trouble. I once heard of a mother who was having trouble with one of her small boys, and she asked her neighbor what she did when having a similar problem with her son. She replied, "I sent him to the priest." Therefore, the distraught mother made an appointment and carried her son to see the priest. The young boy was ushered into a room to meet the priest. He looked around and saw all kinds of different icons, and then the priest walked in with his strange-looking robe on and said to the young boy, "Where's God?" The young boy just stared in fear. The priest said a second time, "Where is God?" The boy was frightened and continued to stare. A third time, the priest said, "Son, I said, where is God?" This time fear gripped the little fella, and he ran out to the waiting room where his mother and other brother were, and the brother said, "What is wrong?" He replied, "God is lost, and they think we did it." Well, dear friend, God is not lost, but I can tell you where He is. The Lord is nigh unto them of a broken heart, and saveth such as be of a contrite spirit. If you're hurting, then call upon the Lord, and you will find He is near and ready to help.
Today's 60-second sermon has been presented by Christian Foundations of Faith in cooperation with the Baptist churches in your area.
Christmas. Yeah, it's a Belizean Christmas. Oh la 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 la, it's Christmas. Yeah, it's a Belizean Christmas. So tell me, do you feel it in the air? Time to spread the Christmas cheer. Singing Christmas time is here. It's my favorite time of year.
Hey, yeah.
Hi, hello. Bring your own papa and come over. We got ham and turkey for the neighbor. Smell the fresh new paint and new sofa. Let's spread the joy together. So tell me, do you feel it in the air? Time to spread the Christmas cheer. Singing Christmas time is here. It's my favorite time of year. La 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 la, it's Christmas. Yeah, it's a Belizean Christmas. La 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 la, it's Christmas. Yeah, it's a Belizean Christmas. Take a trip downtown to see the Christmas lights. Gather around as the children smile. Staying up all night, hear the dynamite. See the flashing lights as we all unite. Let's celebrate together. The children are filled with laughter. Spreading love and cheer with my friends and family. Oh, it's a merry, merry Christmas.
This holiday season, we're keeping you connected to what matters to you most. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from Smart. Smart, bringing people together.
Earlier today, 3 men were caught with a hefty stash of marijuana in the Orange Walk district. They were driving a pickup truck between Douglas and San Pablo villages when a team of officers, including the Special Patrol Unit, intercepted them. The bus totaled around 160 pounds of cannabis. Charges against the suspected drug traffickers are still pending. The Belmopan pastor facing multiple serious charges, including aggravated assault, wounding, sexual assault, and kidnapping, has been granted bail by the High Court. Luis Alfredo Tiul Sr. and his son, Luis Jr., were arraigned on October 24th for the kidnapping of Luis Jr.'s wife, a case that caused a public outcry in Belmopan. Represented by attorney Hurl Hamilton, the father and son applied for bail, and Justice Derek Sylvester granted Tiul Sr. bail set at $20,000 or 2 sureties of $10,000 each. In a heartwarming show of community support, one of the fundraisers for the families affected by Saturday night's tragic accident has already raised over $25,000. Pasi Haylock, the driving force behind the Just a Dollar Drive, has wasted no time in distributing the funds to the grieving families. Speaking to News 5, Haylock shared that he felt a deep urge to help. After making an appeal on Facebook, the response was overwhelming in such a short period. He emphasized that this drive is far from over, as the families will continue to face expenses long after their loved ones are laid to rest.
When I initially made the post, I was like, I don't want you to feel pressure in terms of providing like selling like $20 or $50 or $100, just $1. And I was basically thinking about the population between the Santa Elena area and the surrounding villages. Over 30,000 people, 40, 50,000 if you include the villages. And I was like, man, if we can get $1 from a few of these people, we can help these families. I didn't expect it to go so far because I've been reached out from the people from Canada, people out in the U.S., people from England, from Guatemala. So a lot of people are actually reaching out to me, and it's very, very overwhelming. But it is for a good cause. And one person asked me if when am I going to end this drive? There's a closing date, and I simply mentioned to the person that there's no closing date when it comes to generosity and helping people. Now, do factor in that there's a lot of places throughout Belize that have come up with their own Just a Dollar campaign, and I appreciate them for that. I have a friend that has money when it comes to Zelle, There's a GoFundMe page. So all of that money hasn't been accounted for. Okay, so there are places in Belmopan, there's the team one in Corazon in Bangriga. I think there's one in Ladyville as well. And the funny thing is I went to the bank the other day with a big container of coins and quarters, and I didn't know that you had to roll them yourself. So even that money is not accounted for. But don't worry, it's in very good hands. People will get their money.
The tragic accident has underscored the urgent need for several measures. Families and friends of the victims are calling for stricter enforcement of traffic laws, tougher penalties for violations, and improved infrastructure on the San Ignacio Benque Road where the incident occurred. Today, Cayo North Area Representative Michelle Shabat shared with us that the government has listened to these pleas. He mentioned that some of these measures will be announced as soon as tomorrow at the House meeting.
I don't want to preempt our Prime Minister, but I know that he will be at the House meeting tomorrow. He should be presenting some of the changes that we can see happening. But let's step back for a moment. I know you referred to 2019. The Benque Viejo Road, as we call it, where this accident actually happened, is just being rebuilt. It is in the process of being rebuilt. It has not been completed. And so a lot of what we need on that road have not yet been put in. The dividers, the reflectors, the signs, all of those are going to come, but unfortunately that road is not yet completed. That is on the one side. On the other side, Marian, I think as drivers, we too have to take responsibility for our actions. And I think some education, people are calling for driver education, which I think would be very helpful to make sure that when people get their driver's license, they actually do both the manual and the written exam so that they understand the rules of the road and so forth. Certainly, I can tell you that next week, Thursday, we are going to be breaking ground for the Contiki Community Police Station, which is in that vicinity. And I think that that is very timely because with the formal opening of the Benque Road, the Benque Highway, the police will now have closer access to that road. It means that they'll be able to put up more patrols in the night. They're going to be able to put up more police stops, and they're going to have a greater presence in that area. And certainly it's going to give them a faster reaction time in the event of any accident.
While the Cayo community has come together to support the families of the traffic accident victims, over in Kikocker, there's another heartfelt fundraising effort underway. This time, it's for the Ocean Academy high school basketball team, members who were injured in an accident 2 Fridays ago. The tragic incident in Orange Walk claimed the life of 17-year-old Alex Bainton and left many others injured. However, there's a glimmer of hope as one of the severely injured students, Gilbert Tech Jr., is showing signs of improvement. Although he's still in a coma, reports indicate positive signs of recovery with upper body movements. Gilbert, who also suffered a severe spinal injury, and another student need surgery and intensive care. Fundraiser Lee Vander Walker shared that while the teacher involved has already undergone surgery, the road to recovery for the students is still ongoing.
And we got the teacher to Guatemala City. He had his surgery, and he is recovering now. It's going to be a long road for him. One of the students that originally they thought he only had a broken foot, turns out he has like a fractured vertebrae in his spine. So he's been accepted by the Shriners Hospital in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And while that's an awesome thing, his parent that goes with him still has a lot of costs that has to be borne. And so essentially the remainder of the funds that I had fundraised is going towards that 3 to 6 months trip for the young man's name is Javon, and for his father to go and be with him while he has his spinal surgery so that he can regain mobility. Right now he has a cast on his foot, and he's in a very serious back brace that he cannot take off. It's one of the reasons that Gilly's family is really too busy to talk right now, is that he's not really come out of the coma. However, they do believe he will, and they're scheduling surgery on his femur so that he'll get his femur repaired tomorrow. And then in the meantime, they're working on getting him accepted into a treatment program in the U.S. Through another one of those hospitals that accepts foreign patients. But then it's also going to be the issue of, whichever parent goes with him, they're going to have their expenses to bear also. So, the fundraising is ongoing, and it's going to be ongoing for a while.
Today, the kids from Stella Maris School in Belize City had a blast at the Belize Bank's annual Christmas party. This heartwarming tradition, started over a decade ago, celebrates the children's perseverance despite their physical challenges. The party was packed with fun activities to spread the holiday cheer. Held at the hub on Chetamal Street, News 5's Marian Ali dropped by to capture the festive spirit and filed this report.
Today was anything but a regular school day for 128 kids at Stella Maris School. They got to enjoy a festive Christmas party, a beloved tradition started by the Belize Bank 15 years ago. This event was more than just food, gifts, and music. Belize Bank's executive chairman, Filippo Alario, shared that the staff truly cherishes the joy they bring to these children.
Our staff look at this time as one of those joyous times. They give their time, their effort. They wrapped, I think, over 140 gifts. So we've been working for a few days and getting everything ready. We have a 360, which apparently is the key part of today. Everybody loves the 360 video thing. We have jumpy castles, we eat with the kids. It's just one of those things that give us tremendous joy to be able to share with these amazing kids.
Sherry Salgado, a teacher at Stella Maris, told News 5 that the school appreciates what Belize Bank has been doing to make the children's Christmas brighter every year.
We know the background of these children. We know that some of them might not get a gift, some of them might not have a proper meal for the Christmas. So yeah, we are grateful. Every year Belize Bank try to do a twist on it. This year they have the popcorn machine, snow cones machine, some bouncy house. Also they are also enjoying, not only students but the teachers are also enjoying the 360 picture taking today.
Chairman Alario said that the bank's dedication to this event is deeply rooted in the incredible effort the teachers put into the children's development. He emphasized that the visible progress and hard work of the teachers inspire the bank's ongoing commitment to making this Christmas party special.
Now, Stella Maris is an institution that has been doing incredible work for these special kids. I have been coming here for over a decade, and I see a lot of these kids grow up, and I think that what the specialized care that they give the kids, you can see them growing up happy, trying to be part of the community, and it's just one of those things that give us tremendous joy. This is not about the bank. It's about us being able to share, being able to give, being able to spend this time together.
Salgado says it's a natural bond the teachers have with the children because they spend so many hours each day with the kids. To see them this happy is therapeutic.
Our students are with us for 5 days a week, almost for the entire day. And so it becomes our children. So when we see the happiness on these children's faces, it warms our heart as educators.
You danced with them as well?
Of course.
Reporting for News 5, I'm Marian Ali.
After the break, celebrating the joy of giving back with Ladyville highlights. But first, here's the latest weather update from the Belize Met Service.
Cooking just got easier with Kent Oils, your go-to choice for every dish. Available in 3 sizes and 3 great options: vegetable, corn, or canola oil. Perfect for frying, baking, sauteing, or grilling. Kent Oils deliver the quality you trust with a clean, natural flavor for all your cooking needs. Conveniently available at stores near you. Exclusively distributed by Unitex Company Limited.
My name is Kenneth Chiak. I'm in Standard 6 and I'm attending United Evergreen Primary School. Thank you, BEL. This is actually the very first time I decided to try something out. Feels good, really good. I'm cruising down the road with wind rushing through my hair, my favorite song playing on the radio. But suddenly, I hear a loud honk and screeching tires. I look up and see a car swerving into my lane. In that moment, everything changes. I can't return to an hour before and reset time. If only I had followed the little slogan a mile back, eyes on the road, mind on the drive. Drive safe to arrive alive. I wouldn't have been here.
I think engaging students in this competition is a great initiative because it gets them to start thinking about safety. It helps them in the critical thinking, and these students are the same students who are going to be our engineers, doctors, specialists. We are most grateful to BEL for the prize money that was won by our student Kenrick Chiak in the competition. That money has been put to good use to buy 10 projectors that we're going to use in the classroom to enhance teaching and learning.
Que esta temporada traiga amor, risas y momentos preciados. Te deseamos una feliz Navidad y un año nuevo lleno de esperanzas, alegrías y nuevos comienzos. Felices fiestas de parte de la gerencia y el personal de Atlantic Insurance.
Tell me, what about our today? I recently did a Red Girl video. I get more views than Harriet. And you know one person had the nerve to post that I am not even a Red Girl? I mean, like, what that mean anyway?
Well, here what about me? Every time I go buy meat pie, and I go, so, nothing in there. Nothing.
So this is my issue. I'm over 18. I don't want no one artist. And you could believe my man still expect me for wash dishes? I'm not got time for that. I don't want for dishes. Yes.
And you, sir?
Well, I don't really got their kind of problems, you know. Ever since I switched to DJ and signed up for my unlimited postpaid plan, life stress-free. Nothing bother me or my connection no more.
Belize, get ready. In your kitchen, Belize Edition is bringing you simple, healthy, delicious meals made just for you. Join Chef Ainsley and our team of nutritionists as they show you how to turn local favorites into nutritious, tasty dishes. Plus, discover the amazing health benefits of everyday foods right from your kitchen. Join us every Monday at 7:30 p.m. on Channel 5 for healthier cooking that's easy and fun. Brought to you by the Ministry of Health and Wellness, with support from Taiwan ICDF, making healthy cooking a Belizean tradition.
Are you a forward-thinking farmer ready to adopt climate-smart practices? The future of farming is resilient, sustainable, and profitable, and we're here to help you achieve just that. Whether cultivating half an acre or 200 acres, DFC offers affordable financing options and a matching grant up to $12,000 for Window 1 and up to $60,000 for Window 2 to help make your farm climate-smart, withstand unpredictable weather patterns, and adapt practices that enhance productivity and efficiency. This program is ideal for farmers and cooperatives. Women farmers are highly encouraged to take advantage. Join us in creating a resilient and sustainable agricultural future for Belize. Apply now and take the next step towards a stronger, greener tomorrow.
It's Christmas time on Channel 5, bringing joy to Belize. From the news desk to the great outdoors, we've been working to give you more. From morning shows to breaking news, serving the truth is what we choose. Oh, Channel 5, we're on your side. Through every storm, we're your guide. With laugh, debates, and moments true, we share Belizean life with you. So raise your voices, Christmas cheer. We've got big plans for the coming year. Together we thrive, here's to Channel 5. Let's keep the magic of hope alive. We've got goals that shine so bright, like a Christmas star on a silent night. More content, stories, and tech upgrades. Oh, Channel 5, we're here to stay.
This weekend is going to be massive. Shop at any of our Benny's entity this Saturday and Sunday for our massive Massive weekends. 19% off plus no GST equals huge savings. Enjoy as much as 50% off on select items, leaving you with even more cash in your pocket. With falling prices and Massive deals going on right now, you save even more. And don't forget your B-Bucks whenever you make a purchase. You also get double B-Bucks on Saturdays. Remember, B-Bucks is free money. Plus, with every B-Buck earned, you enter into a massive Massive raffle for a chance to win 1,000 B-Bucks each day of our massive Massive weekends. The more you shop, the more chances you have to win. Don't have the app yet? You can easily download via Google Play or App Store and sign up to start earning your B-Bucks. So visit a Benny's store or Benny's entity near you on Saturday, December 14th and 21st from 8:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. and on Sunday, December 15th and 22nd from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Huge savings, no GST, double B-Bucks, and a chance to win 1,000 B-Bucks. It's the massive Massive weekends only at Benny's.
Benny's, Benny's, oh, Benny's, Benny's.
Throughout the year, the well-known NGO Ladyville highlights steps up to help those in need, easing their financial burdens. Run by Albert Magdaleno, their Facebook page has become a beacon of hope, where Belizeans share their stories and receive donations from kind-hearted people across the country and North America. Magdaleno's efforts beautifully illustrate that the spirit of giving can thrive all year long. In tonight's episode of Belize on Reel, we look back at one of the generous donations made by the NGO and the Good Samaritans who make this incredible work possible. News 5's Marian Ali brings us the story.
These are Belizean-born women, Lisa Brannon-Williams and Ava Villadores. Both migrated to the United States many years ago and live in different states. They happened to meet up in Belize when they visited on their vacation and met for the first time with Albert Magdaleno, the man whose cause they've been sending boxes of groceries, medical supplies, household appliances, and more to, so that he can distribute to the people he lobbies for through his Ladyville Highlights Facebook page. We were lucky today to meet Ava Villadores, who moved to the U.S. in 1969. She said she discovered Magdaleno's page 1 year ago and became a donor.
I used to scroll a lot on YouTube, and then I saw him. This was maybe about a year ago. So what happened, I was planning to come to Belize, and I just decided, you know what, I gotta look him up, because he had a couple people on there that was really bad. There was a man with one leg sleeping at the graveyard. That for me, I didn't like. I thought that was so sad, you know, because he didn't have no family, you know. So I decided, well, I'm coming down here to do some business. Let me just go and meet him.
The donors who contribute to the charity effort are like Vialdores. They're hard-working people who simply want to help their fellow humans back home who need it.
I love it. I love what he's doing. I love it because people, if there was more people like him, this world wouldn't be the way it is right now, you know. People are human, and the way they're treated to not be able to get the help they need, that's not fair, you see.
So you've been instrumental for the past year yourself. Yes. What have you been doing?
Oh, since I came here, I've been helping with taking stuff to all the, you know, the people that are sick. And I didn't have that in mind when I got here.
Albert Magdaleno has been on TV before. His page has gotten so popular that the work he engages in consumes all his waking hours and takes him all over Belize, distributing goods to people. He told us that he had to give up his job as a postman and his pension after working with the government for many years for the charity work he now does. But he gets assistance from some of the same donors so he can continue the work.
December of last year, I decided, you know what, I want to do what I'm doing full time. I want to give the rest of my life into bringing a smile on other people's face.
You walked, left pension, gratuity?
Yes, I walked, left everything because there's no guarantee in life. I have seen people say, next year I will get my gratuity, and I watch them drop down dead. Yeah. I watch people get sick and I get to enjoy it. So I say, you know what? Life is short. Let me do something meaningful in my life, and I walk away from it. Money is not everything. God will provide anyhow, and He does. Every so often, somebody would say, Mr. Magdaleno, I love the work that you do, and they would slip me something for me. And they would be very, very strict. They said, listen to me, this is not for you to give away, no, this is for you because you also have your expenses. I mean, I have to pay internet, water, light, mortgage, eat, I have to live. All right, but thanks to good people, I want to say Mr. Wallace in New York City and several other people who make a monthly contribution to Ladyville Highlights so that I can be able to sustain myself and take care of my bills and gas for run the van. Mr. Elise Gill in New York City just sent me some gas money. Very appreciative of it.
But Magdaleno could use some volunteers to distribute the goods to people, and it's something that Vialdores appeals for on his behalf.
I wish I was here that I could help him more because he's got tons of clothes. When I'm saying clothes, all kinds of, not just clothes, different things that, you know, he needs help with, you know. And if people would, another thing too, volunteer their time to help, you understand? But a lot of time people have motives. They don't want to do anything, they get paid. And that's not how life is, you see me? Because they could end up in that same position that these people are in.
Reporting for News 5, I'm Marian Ali.
When we return, government lotteries earn $36 million in sales in 2024.
Take control with My Social Security, your secure online account to manage all your Social Security information. To create a My Social Security account, you must be 14 years or older and have a valid email address. Visit the My Social Security self-service portal at ssbportal.org.bz. Click on Create Account. Enter your date of birth and phone number. Next, verify your email address to continue. To verify, simply enter your email address and click the Send Verification button. Enter the verification code sent to your email inbox to proceed. Next, create a password that meets the requirements. Enter the name and select a reason for your account. Then click Create. Your My Social Security account was successfully created. Your information security is our priority. If you have a social security number, click Link My SSN to link your social security number to your account and activate using the steps in your confirmation email. If you do not have a social security number, click Register with SSB. You're now ready to truly experience social security at your fingertips.
At Belize Signs, we turn your ideas into reality. Whether it's billboards that command attention, banners that set the stage, or car decals that make a statement, we've got you covered. From lighted signs that shine in the darkest nights to magnetic signs that are easily interchangeable, we offer a wide range of options like billboards, banners, vehicle decals, lighted signs, magnetic signs, acrylic signs, metal signs, PVC signs, aluminum signs, vehicle wraps, vinyl prints, 3D lettering, awnings, wall murals, and a whole lot more. We're not just sign makers, we're brand enablers. Visit us today.
Wow, this is the TV I want, babe.
Babe, their prices are gonna be the trip, man. Even with the discount, it's still affordable. But we no budget for that right now. We still have to buy groceries for the house.
Man, I just wish somebody could have me lowered price to me for this. Just a leave it.
Don't worry for the tax genie there.
Tax genie?
Who you? I have to make on life 12.5% easier. You not believe me? Watch this. Look. This is the new price on TV now.
You really mean business, tax genie?
I had to remove GST tax on TVs, furniture this weekend, December 14 and 15, as well as next weekend, December 21st and 22nd.
Look, we're going to get with the wishes now.
Babe, I got the rum to the rum cocoa and for the cake, right? So I get boss up.
Let's second help ourselves. We still have to pay GST for liquor. Please, sir, put that back for me, please.
Look at that tax genie, you.
I removed the tax for certain items, and all of a sudden, one free thing. Can't be coffee.
Who you the call coffee? Me never ask you for buying nothing for we, or we never tell you to take out nothing. You can buy what me want, me got my money, and me got a good husband to pay for what I want.
You know what, sir? Please get away before I turn into a parrot.
I want to talk more.
Let's go, babe. Why you have to call it everybody, man?
Wait. Who you think about pay for that?
So I have to eat too? What do you mean?
You know you were fat. The one man there.
Thank you.
Wow, no tax to two. Now to finally buy the hoverboard and the bike for the son and the daughter. Thanks, tax genie. We are enjoying Christmas.
Thank you. I'm gonna come, baby. It's gonna come. I get me curtain. I get me new sofa. I get me lamp. I get me fan. I get me paint. Man, thanks to that GST. I get me baby. I even get me baby hoverboard. Why? Thanks to GST. Man, the house now look like Christmas this year.
So there you have it, folks. You heard correctly. No GST tax on any grocery items at your local grocery store except on liquor, guns, ammunition, vehicles, and gas. So come on out December 14th, 15th, the 21st and the 22nd. Come shop till you drop. What you doing for? The tax genie there. The tax genie there. Need to get this fixed. The Belize Tax Service. Together, we build our country. Your contribution, our development.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is what you've been waiting for. In this corner, we have the masters of limitless power and unbeatable connection. Pioneers of 4G LTE in Belize. It's the undefeated champion, Smart. And in the other corner, struggling to keep up, it's the other guy. Fight! Tired of getting blow after blow from a plan with the other guys? It's time to tap out and join the winning postpaid plan provider. Smart's postpaid plans are a total knockout to the competition, and they have once again powered up their postpaid plans. Sign up for one of Smart's boosted postpaid power plans today and experience the victory of superior service. Smart, bringing people together.
Jingle bells ringing in my ear. Jingle bell, a sound that's oh so dear. Frosty the snowman is all around town. Watch out for reindeers are falling down.
The Belize government lotteries raked in nearly $6 million in profit from December 1st, 2023 to March 31st, 2024. This comes from an independent audit by More Belize LLP. The auditors aim to ensure the financial statements were accurate and free from significant errors or fraud, and to provide their professional opinion in a report. So far in 2024, lottery sales have hit a whopping $36.1 million. On the flip side, the company has shelled out $25,375,000 in prize winnings. You can look forward to some serious savings thanks to the government's GST waiver on a wide range of items, from groceries and home appliances to building materials and more. However, there are a few exceptions to this festive offer. Deputy Director General of the Belize Tax Department, Vilma Broster, has outlined the goods and services that aren't included. She also reminded retailers to clearly show the GST fee on their prices so customers can see on their receipts that they weren't charged.
It does not apply to the service industry. So persons in the service industry, ordinarily where your goods are, where your service is taxable, this legislation does not apply. It also does not apply to goods on consignment or others sold on a wholesale basis. The supply of goods on credit, credit installment, and hire purchase. Orders for goods that are not in stock. The supply of motor vehicles, gasoline, LPG and diesel, guns, ammunition, cigarettes, and alcoholic beverages. Persons had asked whether or not motorcycle was exempt, and the answer is no. They are not exempt. They fall under motor vehicles. As well as mobile phone top-ups and plans are classified as services, and so these will not be exempt. Retailers are reminded that their price must be GST inclusive. So your price displayed must reflect the GST so that the final consumer can actually see indeed that you are removing the GST from the product. So we have a television, as we had indicated, valued at $11.25 GST inclusive. So the consumer will then only pay $1,000 when they go to make that purchase on those days that we have designated as exempt days.
Although the GST waiver won't cover the previously mentioned items over the next 2 weekends, it does include vehicular parts. For those planning to buy hams, the waiver applies to picnic hams, ham legs, and imported turkey throughout December. Deputy Director General Vilma Broster provides all the dates and details to clear up any confusion.
The parts are exempted. So if you buy on those days, so if I want to go and I want to buy a battery for my vehicle, I need to buy struts for my vehicle, you will be able to get that exemption once it's on those days that you're doing the purchase. It's just the motor vehicles that you cannot including boats. The waiver does apply to all once it for the imported seafood or your other imported meats. It will apply on the days of the 14th, the 15th, the 21st, and the 22nd. So it will apply on those days. The ham, imported hams, local hams, whole of December, the waiver will apply.
The Consumer Price Index, CPI, is a measure that examines the average change in prices over time that consumers pay for a basket of goods and services. Think of it as a way to track how much the cost of living is increasing or decreasing. The latest Consumer Price Index from the Statistical Institute of Belize shows that inflation was steady from October 2019 to October 2020. But prices have been climbing ever since. From January to September 2024, we experienced a 3.5% inflation rate compared to the same period in 2023. This doesn't mean prices are falling. They're just rising more slowly than they did during and right after the COVID pandemic. Here's more from statistician Jaime Crespo.
For the first 10 months in 2024, the cost of goods and services purchased by household increased by 3.5% when compared to the same period in 2023. But before we look at the major categories that contributed to this increase, let's look at the monthly inflation rate from October 2020 to October 2024. We can observe a period of low and stable inflation near 0% from October 2019 to October 2020. After that, there was a steep rise reaching to 6.7% in late 2022. After that, inflation gradually decreased, dropping to 2.1% in October 2024. And I must say that even though inflation is lower, this does not mean that prices are decreasing, but that they are increasing at a more slowly rate. Now, coming back to the year-to-date inflation rate of 3.5%, let's look at the major categories that contributed to this increase. First, the food and non-alcoholic beverage category rose by 5.8%. Restaurants and accommodation services rose by 8.4%. And housing, water, electricity, gas, and other fuels rose by 2.3%.
When the CPI goes up, it means prices are rising on average, signaling inflation. If it drops, prices are falling, indicating deflation. The CPI is a handy tool for gauging the economy's health and figuring out how much more or less money people need to keep up their standard of living. This year, Belmopan saw the biggest spike in prices for goods and services from January to October, while Punta Gorda had the smallest increase. Crespo further broke down the 3.5% rise across different categories, giving us a clearer picture of where these changes are happening.
Looking at the housing, water, electricity, gas, and other fuels, prices went up by 2.3%. This was mainly due to a 2.2% increase in house rental costs. Higher prices were recorded for Belmopan, Belize, San Ignacio, Corozal, Orange Walk, and Independence. On the other hand, liquefied petroleum gas decreased by 2.4%. Now, let's look at how monthly LPG prices have been changing over the past 5 years. From 2029 to 2024, we can observe that prices have been very volatile. The average price for LPG in 2019 was around 116 Belize dollars per 100 pounds. And then there was a sharp decline until mid-2020. After that, LPG prices reached its highest point in early 2022 at an amount of 150 Belize dollars per 100 pounds, and then prices have been steadily decreasing. By late 2024, prices have been normalized in levels similar to what was recorded in most of 2019.
Up next, over 50 children receive early Christmas gifts from Belizean diaspora.
I use more than 5 times the energy. This year, we going LED, okay? Let it go. You're okay. Let it go.
Making the change to LED this holiday season can make a big difference in your energy usage. Talk to your family about energy management today. Do a little, conserve a lot. Need help? The BEL 24/7 app has tools to get you on the right track. Download today and let's talk energy management.
Have you ever seen certain people and wondered, now, where they get so much money from? Well, the truth is sometimes it's legit and sometimes it's not. You might be envying what other people have, but you don't know what they did to get it. Under the new Civil Asset Recovery and Unexplained Wealth Act, suspected criminals will have to prove that their income and assets came from legitimate sources. And if they can't prove it, the authorities can ask the court to confiscate their assets. The legislation looks at the connection between the asset and the offense, and not the person. So the fancy cars, the jewelry, even property could be turned over to the state. These assets could then be used to compensate victims or for other social objectives like rehabilitating drug users, educating the public, and supporting the work of.
For 15 years, Oceana Belize has proudly stood alongside the people of Belize, protecting our marine habitats, safeguarding livelihoods, and ensuring that the beauty of our Caribbean Sea endures for future generations. Together, we've achieved incredible victories, safeguarding habitat from the inherently dangerous and destructive offshore oil development to increasing the use of selective fishing gear to reduce overfishing, advocating for a sustainable future for all Belizeans.
We want to always be able to fish. Oceana listened to us and made sure our voices were heard by the decision makers.
Being a wave maker has shown me the power we have when we come together for something bigger than ourselves.
I am proud to be part of a team of dedicated Belizeans who wholeheartedly believe in the people of Belize and the right to a healthy, thriving ocean.
But our work is far from done. So many challenges confront the Caribbean Sea, from the existential threat of climate change to insidious illegal fishing. Together, we will continue fighting to protect the people, Alawi, who depend on the beauty and bounty of our waters. With your support, we look forward to the next 15 years, committed to empowering communities, safeguarding marine ecosystems, and creating a future where both people and special places thrive. We're proud to stand with you for our Belize, land of the free by the Caribbean Sea.
Cellular World is the authorized Samsung distributor in Belize, and they offer 1-year local warranty on all Galaxy devices.
Cellular World always has the best tech deals countrywide.
Get 3 or up to 7 years warranty on all Dell technologies because Cellular World is the authorized Dell partner here in Belize.
Like these good folks, rush down to Cellular World for the best tech deals such as cell phones, TVs, tablets, speakers, business products, and so much more. Visit any of our stores in Belize City, Belmopan, San Pedro, and now in Orange Walk. Or shop via our virtual store through Facebook and Instagram. Or WhatsApp us at 615-5141 to find
store countrywide. Choose Iowa, the best in home entertainment and household appliances.
I'm connected. Yo.
I'm connected.
We're connected.
Create the perfect broadband bundle that fits your style with Smart Connect. With the Junior Bundle, get 50% off your national calls and up to 6 gigabytes of data at no extra cost. Get postpaid added on for an additional cost of only $25 with the Prime Bundle. Stay connected with unlimited smart-to-smart calls, plus 6,300 megabytes of data and free international minutes. For the family, get the Binge Watchers bundle with Netflix add-on for only $28.13 more. This bundle gives you 4 profiles with unlimited streaming on multiple devices. Visit a showroom near you to sign up and personalize your own bundle combination with Smart Connect. Smart, bringing people together.
It's that magical time of year when every child dreams of unwrapping a brand new gift on Christmas Day. But for many families, affording that special doll or truck isn't always possible. That's why the Rogers Stadium Physical Cultural Sporting Club held its annual Christmas party earlier this week. Over 50 kids were delighted to receive gifts, spreading the joy of the season. News 5's Brittany Gordon has the story.
Unwrapping gifts on Christmas Day is one of the season's greatest joys, but it's a joy many children might miss out on. With bills piling up and the cost of living rising, a new toy becomes a luxury some families just can't afford. Knowing this, the Rogers Stadium Physical Cultural Sporting Club is stepping up to make Christmas a bit brighter for kids in Belize City.
Today we are having a Christmas party for the kids who is officially members of Rogers Stadium Physical Cultural Sporting Club from the summer school and some members of the football team and other members of the community.
The event brought together over 50 underprivileged children from across Belize City for a day of fun, games, dancing, and gift-giving. The celebration was made possible by generous sponsors.
This money came from my sister, Wendy Francis, my brother, Wilfred Lionel Francis, from my nephew, Keon, and the Belizean Melody Swingers.
The Christmas party has been hosted in Belize City for the past 4 years as a way to give back to the community and form lasting connections with children in vulnerable communities from a young age.
I would like to thank everybody who came out and participated and helped us with the kids. I would like to thank all the members from Rogers Stadium Physical Cultural Sporting Club here in Belize and in the diaspora. I would like to thank everybody that came and helped us to develop the kids them during the summertime and at the summer school program that we have. Every day in my life, I dream of doing the right thing, which is assisting kids. This is my calling, and I know that I'm doing the right thing.
Brittany Gordon for News 5.
And that's the news. Tonight's broadcast is available at channel5belize.com, on our Facebook, and on YouTube. I'm Sabrina Daly. Thanks for joining us, and from all of us here at News 5, good night.